Hello, friends. Thank you for visiting us. We are here to decode the budget 2025, which just got announced a few hours back. Um, well, it was a populist budget. We all saw it. In fact, yesterday in the Parliament speech, Honorable President, and Honorable Prime Minister both commented on how they wish to focus on the middle class, and that is what we saw in the newspapers today morning. That is what was expected from today, and I think they have fared well because we see the role of many individuals where the income tax slab rates have been proposed to be amended. So I think overall, from income tax perspective, that's one big thing which has happened. Obviously, there are a few other changes towards the simplification of the law. But the biggest thing which is going to happen is in the coming week, where the direct tax code or the new bill is going to be put up. I think that's the roller coaster time where we all tax community people would have, and we would like to see what comes up in our way as an impact of the new regime versus old regime. But yes, it should be towards the simplification of the law, lower compliances, and reduced litigation. On the indirect tax side, friends, I think there are three to four critical things. Nothing which has come out, as a surprise element because it has to be aligned specifically on the GST side with the council meetings. So, the 55th council meeting, which has been announced and what is proposed or recommended, has been now put up as a bill. The critical ones, one within the GST framework was the penalty clause. I think a huge change has happened on the pre-deposit of orders which have been specifically only applying penalty or levying penalty. So no tax, no interest, but only penalty because of the penal consequences which has happened. In fact, if we go back to Circular 171, which came up in 2022 on the circular trading, it was very categorically covering those traders who are into fake invoicing or circular trading where they are now penalized. In such situations, basically there was no pre-deposit that a person was paying, but they were eligible to appeal against such orders at the higher forums. Now, if we see the amended definition of 107 and 112, we see 10 plus 10% of pre-deposit also being applicable on the penal orders, which have been, already there. So that's what is one of the critical change. The Safari retreat is second one. As expected, they have neutralized it. In fact, they have put in specific explanation to 175D mentioning that no other order or any given by any court would be reading as plant or machinery. It should be read. The law should be retrospectively read as plant and machinery, basically neutralizing the entire space of Safari retreat as such. Third one, which is very critical, is the track and trace mechanism. I am taking another video for all of that explanation of what this mechanism is all about. But that was announced in the fifth council meeting, and now it is a part of proposed part of the law, and that is what we will deliberate in detail in the next video. Part before parting ways, there is one critical change in the custom side as well, where they have mentioned that the provisional assessments to final assessment journey should be happening within a span of 2 years, extendable by a year. So in all, 3 years available by the to the government to make it final assessment. As a data point, in my view, I may be wrong a little bit, but at least when I saw a year or two back, more than 30 to 35% of the bill of entries are yet to be finally assessed. So, and I'm talking about 2014 cases where this data was officially issued by CAG report. So we see that so many years have been elapsed and yet final assessment is still pending. I think bringing a timeline to this activity critically helps in compliances and leaving all contingent liabilities which the company should be sitting on. Look out for the next video for the track and trace mechanism, and thank you for visiting.